the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Pollack from the University. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Tennessee's offense takes the field to start this game off. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Bond. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls want to move quickly. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking for space. It's Bond. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Across the... Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And some room to work. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll move the wide receiver. Creates a little space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the single back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's in his stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the ball comes to rest right there. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Owls are marching down the field.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Combs. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting through the progression.
Turning it on. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 45. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 23-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Works the middle of the field. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now the play fake. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown ball. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ford Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a...
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ford Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's got his man. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wicks. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Wicks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Sticks it in his belly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nevada. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the catch. It's Coles.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll call for the fair catch here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
The Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Works the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Morris. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run play action. him down back at the 45.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Quarterback running on the draw. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Gonna run it. It's Bond.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. To the ground with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wicks. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll test the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown ball. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown will throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running into the open space. There he goes. He's at the touchdown Volunteers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So here is the Tennessee offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Got room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Brown wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's made. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Gets away from one, finds some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.